right. So today we're actually going to be talking about the importance of graphic design and Adobe Spark. This video showed a little bit of why it is important for us to utilize graphic design. According to Santana Graphics, graphic design is important because the art of profession of using design elements as typography and images to convey information or create an effect. It derives advertisement and attracts us to brands. It also stimulates a person to reach for the product or feel drawn to it. Since our future project design is to make an advertising poster for the school's play Cinderella, being able to advertise is important. Today we'll show you how to use Adobe Spark to create graphic designs for a poster. But before we do that, Miss Michaela is going to talk to us a little bit more about the art elements utilized.
Yeah, the few terms we are going to go over right now is first emphasis, which is a principle of art. Shelley Isaac says, emphasis occurs anytime an element of a piece is given dominance by the artist. It is used in art to attract the viewer's attention to a particular area or object. This is typically the focal point or main subject of the artwork. Our next term is space, and space is an element of art. According to virtual instructor Matt Fussell, in terms of art, space is the area around, above, and within an object, and the goal is to create the illusion of space. These are essential for grasping graphic design techniques so that you can be a proficient artist and designer. Now let's get focused on our poster, and it's going to be taken over by Miss Michaela over there.
Yeah, so we are going to go to the site of Adobe Spark. So what you're seeing right now is the site. So as students who haven't signed up yet, you are going to click Start Now for free. I have already created a login and password, so I'm going to click Log In. So you have already created Gmail accounts through your school and through the art program, and so you will use that same account, and you would click Continue with Google and then sign in through that. I will click Login with Adobe ID. So I'm going to go ahead and put my password in. Alright, so this next page that is taking us to is where all of my projects are already happening. So this is what I have already worked on. When you get to this site, you are going to click the plus button at the top, and it will take you to another page with all sorts of different ideas of different flyers, different videos you could create. We are going to click flyer. And so as we wait till it loads. Alright, so this is the flyer that they have already pre-created. I am going to change this completely. And so it has suggested just kind of like layouts that you can choose from. I always like to choose this one because I can work the most with it. I just enjoy it for this sort of assignment that you will be doing. So I'm going to click, you're going to click the whole rectangle, and then it will give you different filters or different things like that. Or you can add a photo to a background. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. So I'm going to click Find Free Photos, and then let's search Fairy Godmother. Make sure you spell it correct or it won't come up with any sites or photos. So you can look through some of these, which are pretty cool, but I think I like that one the best. And so you see how it kind of adds a little difference to it. So you can do that and mess around with that. I am going to change that to... One second, I need to find. Actually, I'm just going to hit undo. You can also do that. If you don't like something that you designed, hit undo. I personally like the color fill option. I enjoy doing that. I like a clear background, and I like making it darker for the assignment that you will later be doing, which is creating a poster for the school play this year. So I like that. So also, I'm going to show you how to click on the font and edit it. So you're going to want to go up to these tabs and hit edit. And I am going to type in Cinderella because, whoops, spoilers, that is the school musical. Done. And so you can also make it bigger or smaller. You can also go to this section and go to font family and make the size bigger or smaller. I kind of like that size, so I'm going to drag this down here, right there, I think, and then I'm going to delete these text box because I don't like them, and I can do that. This gives you free reign. And also you can click here and you can change the color or the font. So I'm going to choose, I think I personally like the lobster regular font because it just looks pretty. And so you can do that. And then also if you would like to add an icon, so you can add icons. And I'm going to look up glass slipper. Oh, that's not how you spell slipper. There we go. And so you get some options. I personally like this option. It's pretty cool. Also, you can change the color on this. So you can go here and click color, and you can change the colors. I kind of like this color. It looks kind of cool. Ooh, or purple. Ooh, I like that one. So we can do that. Also on icons, you can add as many icons as you'd like. So let's say you want to add some lines. You know, you normally don't really think about lines. Actually, I'm going to make that singular. And you can add just different aspects to it that like other sites do not allow you to do. So maybe, let's make it, I mean, this has nothing to do with it, but what if you wanted to add a Christmas tree? Maybe it's around Christmas. I don't know. So, you know, you put that here or something like that. Or you can place that there. It's, you know, but you do want to create it appropriate to the material and content that you're creating it for. So we're going to delete that. And so I believe I'm going to show you now the next portion, which is our finalized. I created a finalized version of this assignment to show you guys because I didn't have time to actually show you the finalized product. This is my finalized product. And so you can see all of the different aspects that I was allowed to use, and now
Yeah, so as you can see, Miss Michaela really showed us how to use Adobe Spark, which is awesome, and she used that to create an emphasis and space. There's a lot of space provided, and that space actually adds a contrast and emphasizes the glass slipper and emphasizes Cinderella. This poster tells you exactly what's going to happen, and it captures your attention, and it's really engaging. This video is created for high school students. It was created by Screencast-O-Matic, demonstrating how to use Adobe Spark. It is an example of the pick-wrap model, creative replace, because the students are using technology to create their poster. It is replacement because the lecture is replaced from in-person to virtual. The theory of instruction and learning is constructivism. We are using a hands-on learning application where students are first taught the subject matter and the foundational pieces of the lesson. Then the students apply it through a hands-on activity that allows them to learn and comprehend the lesson and material in a more proficient lesson.
Adobe Sparks can be used by teachers to make videos and posters for teaching, like this video right here. The videos and posters can be instructional or informative. They can further explain the terminology and lesson that is currently being taught. It can also be assigned for students to make videos and posters to enhance learning. Finally, it can be used to have your students create their own individual professional portfolio. Adobe Spark has many perks for teachers and students alike, and should be utilized in the classroom. Lastly is our citations that we made the video with, so thanks for checking it out, and have fun making your posters, students. Make them awesome with lots of icons and graphics. And yeah, once again, thanks. Have fun.